Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday, hope you're doing well. So today we have a new intro and outro for the first time in a very long time. I am running on no sleep as per usual of recent, so bear with me, but I'm quite hyped up to be honest. I think all of my thoughts have been with me for the entire night of what I'm going to say for today's video, because I've been building this video all night. Not because I want to post it today, even though obviously I am, but I'm awake anyway, guys. So I was like, well, you know, we'll be constructive, we'll do something fun and interesting, and we made these gorgeous townhouses. So this is in the new world of Tomarang, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I hope so. I originally did have this little like green box in the middle that had like a glass wall, and then I was like, it doesn't really go. So I do end up changing the middle section off camera and doing all of the exterior off camera after this section, because I do end up turning the middle section into a third townhouse. So we have 3 in a row, the middle one is green, and I think it is gorgeous. I really love how they turned out. It did take me quite a while to get to the point of liking it, not gonna lie. I find that sometimes I build and I'm like, oh yeah, it looks perfect straight away, and other times I'm like, no. This certainly was one of them where I was like, it has a lot of potential, but it's just not hitting the right spot yet. But I think we got there in the end, which is always good. But I do always worry a little bit in the beginning, but all is well. I really love how it turned out. So yeah, like I said, I was working on this all night while watching Bridesmaids, as you do. I assume you guys have seen that film, but it's one of my favourite films. It's just so funny. But yeah, anyway, so we are working on these 3 townhouses, which is on a 20 by 20 lot in Tomarang. I wasn't really sure where I wanted to build. I knew I wanted to build in the new world, of course, it's always exciting, but I wasn't sure where the lighting would cooperate with my sort of style. So we did discover that this lot was working for me, so I do end up changing to evening lighting after a while because it seemed to work better for me, especially when doing the exterior. I did that part off camera, like I said, most of it, because it's kind of just like little fiddly bits. It wasn't really like, you know, a big chunk of content. It was just kind of like adding plants or plant boxes, and it wasn't really fun to watch, but it'll look pretty when you guys get the build. So I do have it ready to go to upload later after this video does go out, so look forward to that. I'm excited to play in it actually. It's a really cute build. Some of them I'm like, I like it, but I probably wouldn't play in it, but this one is definitely one that I would live in with one of my families. I think that it's really adorable. And yeah, I am also starting a for rent let's play. I know I've mentioned it before, and I did do a poll on my community tab, but I will be doing a let's play possibly today if I stay awake all day. To be honest, I haven't had any sleep at all in a good while. Well, I did yesterday, but you know, today, so we shall see. If I've got enough energy, we'll come out with another what's it called, another video. There we go. Considering I haven't slept though, guys, I'm doing pretty well. I'm running on fumes. But yeah, so I may come out with a let's play episode today, but if not, it will probably be tomorrow or the next day, but at some point this week. I have it all ready to go, I just haven't got into gameplay yet. But looking forward to, because I've set it all up, I've decorated their little townhouse sort of thing. It is in one of the original builds in Tomarang. I'll probably move them eventually, but I wanted to start off in a generic lot that everyone has access to, so you could feel a bit more involved and included, and then obviously they will probably move to one of my builds eventually when they've got more money, because they certainly cannot afford anything at the moment because it is a single mother and her toddler daughter. I'm so sad that my little baby aged up now. She's been an infant for so long, because I've had this let's play, it was for Horse Ranch, I've had the Horse Ranch let's play pause since like August, and now she's a toddler and I don't like it. I want her to stay a baby. But anyway, she's adorable. She's just such a pretty sim. The mum is stunning. The mum is called Lena and the toddler is called Hallie, and they're just the most cutest things ever, so stay tuned for that, because I'll probably do that later today, but we shall see. It may be tomorrow if I'm that sleep deprived. But yeah, so this townhouse, I keep going to say apartment, I still do, I'm still learning not to say it. This townhouse is for twin child daughters, a teenager daughter, and 2 parents, I think. So it is for a family of 5. I wanted to keep it in with the theme of Tomarang and the style, but obviously it's a little bit different with some extra items from other packs as well, but generally speaking I kept it fairly straightforward, as in I kept it in Tomarang theme, in for rent pack theme. I didn't add too many extra packs in the downstairs. Upstairs obviously it's different for bedrooms because it wasn't a bedroom heavy pack, so I had to use different packs for those, but I really love how they turned out. I think it's really cute. I love this whole thing, I just think it's gorgeous. So now we are working on the children's bedroom. I love this room. I think it's a really cute size. It could do with being a little bit bigger maybe. I couldn't really fit a lot in there, but it is such an adorable room. I really enjoyed making it. So I do eventually add in a cupboard, I think. I realised they didn't have a wardrobe or anything, so, but they had a wardrobe but no drawers, so I was like, well, we need to add some drawers in for these gals. So I did add some drawers in eventually. But yeah. Side rant. I am very, very close to hitting my like full YouTube partner mode, and I'm very, very excited. I have been doing YouTube for a year and 4 months, just over 4 months, and I've worked at it every single day, weekday wise, for that long, and I'm nearly at the point of being able to be in the YouTube partner programs. That's really exciting. So if you guys would leave a comment or like, or just watch my videos for longer to help support my channel, that would be really appreciated. And I know you're all wonderful anyway, and you always watch a lot of my content because you're all great and you enjoy it, which is the main thing. I always find these like sites where you can get like, you know, people are always advertising to get followers, and I'm like, what's the point then? You know, like, unless they're going to be actually interested in your content, what is the point? Like, I'm more thrilled when I have nice people comment going, oh, you really inspired me, or, you know, I'm also feeling how you feel if you're having a down day or if you're having a good day. They say, you know, whatever, you get what I mean. It's nice to feel like you've got a nice community of people who relate to you and you can relate to them, and, you know, you're just also supportive and all sweet. Obviously there's like a handful of people who are hateful. I had one this morning that was like, oh, people actually pay for this. I was like, what do you mean? I built it myself for myself. People are just bizarre. You always get a couple, but I'm very, very appreciative for the lovely people I do have in my community, and I've met so many lovely people through this. So there is the positives, but there's a lot of cons as well. The Sims community can be very, very toxic, guys. If you are getting into it, just be careful. It can be very toxic. There's a lot of nasty people, but then it's the same with anything on the internet, you know. You have to like find the nice ones. I always say to my mum, you have to just find the gems through all of the rubbish. So true though. I think it's always good to be lovely to everybody, and then if they like mistreat you, then obviously don't be nice to them, but never be horrible. Just distance yourself, you know. Obviously depends on the situation, but within this community. But yeah, I'm so happy that I have nearly achieved my goal. Obviously I'm going to carry on building, but that was like my goal at the time when I started my channel, to try and give myself a goal over the hardest year of my life and try and reach it. And now we are very, very close to reaching it, and I'm very proud of myself, because this year has been a nightmare with grief, and it's still continuing. I really wish it wasn't. I wish grief would just be like, okay, you know, time's elapsed, now you're fine, but no, unfortunately life isn't that simple. I wish it was, but if you guys are going through anything difficult, or if you're also going through grief, then I'm here for you, and I know how you feel, and it's really hard, but, you know, we'll get through it, and you're also very strong and so lovely and supportive, and I'm sure that you've got lots of people around you, or I hope you do, who are supportive and loving, and just look after you. I think it's really important to voice your opinions and make sure that you're heard, and just never feel like you're on your own. So if you ever need anybody to talk to, you've always got me, guys. If you want to contact me via my Instagram, is probably the easiest place, which is @LauraAbbeyX, and it is in the description of the video probably, or if not, then it's in my bio for my like overall channel description, by my like main channel page, you know what I mean. I'm rambling, you guys. You can tell I haven't slept, but consider it I'm doing alright. But yeah, so anyway, now moving on to townhouse number 2. This is for a child's son, and I actually can't remember what else. I did this literally like an hour ago and I can't remember who I built it for. Oh, you can tell I'm tired. But I really love how they turned out. I think the new furniture is really gorgeous. Obviously it's a very specific style, so it is quite hard to like mix with other content, because I kind of felt like while I was doing this I added these fairy lights and I was like, I don't know whether that's going to clash majorly with like the overall theme of this pack, or this, not the pack, but with the interior. I was like, is it going to work? But you know, I think it turned out nice. But yeah, it's one of those things that is very like specific, you know, you have to build in that style or completely different. But I really like having the option to have some more diverse options, because it's always nice to explore and it's really fun to build with different stuff that you don't necessarily see every day, you know. And same thing for people who do see these items every day. It's wonderful for them to be able to have them in their game. I think it's really important to have like, you know, the option to be fully yourself within The Sims, or completely different. You can be the polar opposite of what you or who you really are, or you can be exactly who you are. And I think that's the beauty of it. You can just play around with life. I think that is literally their like catchphrase, isn't it? Or it used to be, or something like that. Play with, like, I don't know. Need to stop rambling. So I'm just working on at the child's room. I think this room is really cute. It's kind of a weird shape, but I quite like it. I kind of felt like he would be like into science and into like outdoors and just outdoorsy type of sim. Could be wrong, but you never know. I really love how all of these rooms turned out. I think they're really sweet, especially the bedrooms. I really love making bedrooms for some reason. I just think you can add like so much personality in there, and I just think that it's like such a way to explore and experiment with different colours and like combinations of furniture and personalities. I don't know, I just really like it. So now we are moving on to the parents' bedroom. I think I missed a bedroom unless we go back to it, but this is the parents' bedroom, which is on at the top floor. There is another bedroom on the floor below. I think I put it in the wrong order, but all is well. So this is the parents' room. I really love this room. I did decide to include a fireplace. Obviously there's no chimney, so it's kind of like maybe it was an older building and there used to be one and they kind of just use it as a decorative item now, but I think it's really cool. And yeah, my new favourite item from this pack has got to be the chair that I used in that room. And yes, I did go back downstairs, so now we're on the second floor of this building. I'm not going to re-edit it because I'm already talking over it now, so it's fine. It'd be a nightmare to try and clip that together, so we're just going to keep it the same. So this is a spare bedroom on the second floor, which is near the child's bedroom, and then on the top floor we have the parents' room, which you just saw, and then we will be moving on to a nursery as well, so we do have a infant. So this is for a family of 4, and then obviously you could either rent out one of the rooms as a bedroom, but it'd be kind of weird to just rent out the bedroom without having a shared kitchen or whatever. But yeah, so technically it's for 4 Sims, but they do have a spare bedroom in case some family come around, or if you wanted to rent it, but it would be quite irritating to rent out unless you had a shared kitchen. But there we are. So now we are just working on the infant's bedroom. I really love this room. I think it's really cute. It's a bit different than what I usually build like, so that's quite nice to have a change. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do because I wanted to include a fireplace, but I was like, I don't want to have it too close to the cot because it's a bit like too risky. I know technically the baby would be fine, but you know, if it was real life I wouldn't want to put my cot next to like a furnace, you know, it just seems really inappropriate, so we did put the changing mat there instead. And this wallpaper is gorgeous, guys, isn't it? Like Pastel Pop is probably one of my favourite kits. It's just the colour schemes, like I always use the wallpapers. I cannot live without those wallpapers. Apparently we're moving on back to a bathroom. This is all in the wrong order, but it's fine. So this is the bathroom between the infant's bedroom and the parents' bedroom, so yeah, they all kind of look the same. I'm not going to say much about it because it's quite bland, but I do like the colour of the green. I think it turned out really nicely. But anyway, so now I'm moving on to townhouse number 3. This is the blue one. I did change the countertops around. I just choked on nothing. Need to remember to breathe. I did change around the countertops quite a little bit because I didn't like that this was not like clipping where I wanted it to. It kind of kept like jumping up and I was like, nope, we're not going to do it. So I did change it around a bit and pulled the cupboard out of the wall because it was clipping into the wall, which is always fun. This is for a family of, oh my gosh, let me see if I can remember now. We do have a teenage daughter, I do know that, and I think we have twin girl and boy infants. I think it's a family of 6 if you include a cat, because we have a cat in this household as well. It's the only one that has a pet. But yeah, I think it's for 6, including the cat. But I could be wrong. But all is well. So now we're just working on the downstairs at the moment. And yeah, I just really like how it turned out. There's not loads to say about it other than I just like the style, and I hope you guys like it as well. Kind of like with most of my videos, I'm just like, well, you know, I built it like this. I hope you enjoy living in it in your Sims world, and yeah, I just hope you like it. So now we are just adding in some details. I really like how they turned out. I think it's really cute. I try to include like enough clutter, but like not overpowering with clutter. I kind of feel like sometimes I go a bit overboard on the clutter, but it all turned out nicely, so all is well. So we're just doing the downstairs bathroom. I did make sure to add in some wash baskets as well, because sometimes I do forget to include them, and then I include wash baskets and then don't add the washing machine or vice versa, and it does get very annoying. So I made sure to make sure that everything was perfect before finalising the save for it. So yeah, so now we're just working on the upstairs bathroom. Again, they all kind of look the same. I always use the same toilet from Tiny Living. I use the shower from Get Famous, and I'm now using the sink from For Rent. And yeah, I think the mirror is from a Dream Home Decorator, and the bathroom clutter kit is where the rest of the stuff came from. The flooring is also from For Rent. So yeah, I really love the flooring, guys. I kind of keep all of my bathrooms like as white as possible, but you know, I sometimes I sometimes switch it up, but very rarely, so it's fine. So I really like this room in particular. I think it's really cute and cool. It's a teenage girl's bedroom. It's really little, but I think it's really sweet. I did give her a lot of technology because I was like, well, you know, maybe she's an art student, but like digital art or something. Wasn't too sure what I wanted to include, but I think it turned out really nicely. I did go ahead and put in some fairy lights as well, which kind of like brightened up the space a little bit. And I gave her a rug, which is also from For Rent as well. And yeah, I just really love it. I did originally include a nightlight because I was going to have it be a kids room, and I was like, so later on I do end up taking it out. So when you do download this, it will not include a nightlight, but all of the other kids rooms will, because I went back and made sure that I did include nightlights because I kept forgetting them. And the only one that did really have a nightlight was the teens room. I was like, well, you know, that's not going to end very well, so might as well, I resolved it. So yeah, I'm just finalising some details over there, and then we moved on to the parents' bedroom. An odd shape again. It's quite difficult to fit in a lot in these, like, I think it's 3 tiles across, is it? 3 or 4? 3. Because the double beds are like really tightly packed in a corner of a room, and I'm like, I mean, they can get around it, but it just kind of like stresses me out when I'm in build mode, because I'm like, can they actually get around there, and will my bedside cabinets fit in, and you know, all that jazz, all the good stuff. So all is well, we made it work in the end. And again, this chair, I am obsessed with this new chair. I think it is gorgeous. I just really love the texture of it. It's just definitely up my alley. So now we are working on the baby's room. This is the final clip of today's video, so I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget that I do have a let's play coming up, like I said in the beginning of the video, so stay tuned for that and let me know what your thoughts are on that, because it's going to be exciting. I'm very much looking forward to starting it, and I may start it today if I have enough energy, or we may be back tomorrow, who knows. But yeah, I think this room is one of my favourite babies rooms I've ever done. I just really love the colour, the little penguins on the wall, and the fact that it is kind of like gender neutral. It's a girl and a boy's room. I just think it's really sweet. And and I actually did remember to put a nightlight in there, so well done, Laura. But yeah, I really like this room. I hope you guys like all of the rooms. I hope you guys are looking forward to using this in your gameplay or whatever you do within The Sims. And yeah, so I am going to end the voiceover by here for today, guys, before I get too close to the end, then I ramble really fast, even more than usual. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed the new intro and soon to be outro, and I hope you enjoyed all of today's content. I may see you later for a Let's Play, but if not, then I shall see you guys tomorrow. I hope you will have a wonderful day, and I shall see you then. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Drop your clothes to the floor. Baby, I'm so done with the crazy ways.